Oh.
You sure? Or you just lying?
I got nothing to tell you. What?
Well, you asked the question, so I'm trying to see.
Because it's more than just us. So it's more than just me, I should say. You
No,
know,
I
so
mean my one friend, she's still like I said, she's still like dealing with it. Still, like she'll have it there. Like I'm having to clear up. Like okay, you good? Like you need help with your girls? You want me to grab the kids, or you want me to send Andre over there? Like we'll do something like that. But she's really the one that's kind of like shelled offish. But I expect it because it's new to her. You and my other friend, though, y'all just be like,
talking
boom,
with
I'm
it.
in the hospital.
Mm.
Boom, be here for 3 days. You did, like, dang.
Because the part for me, it's like, well, I'm more open with it, so I can identify your friend being in shell. But I am going to tell you her being in shell to just, I don't know if you do or don't, but to communicate her more, to just go over there and sit down because she probably is prideful. Like, because I was at one point in time, I didn't want to accept that I was helpless. Sometimes I didn't want to accept that I needed help. I didn't want to accept to ask you to lift me up out of bed just to, do my
Right.
daily things because it was embarrassing. It's like, oh my God, I cannot believe I got to go through this. But what I really wanted when I stepped back and thought about it, once I accepted it, was just somebody's just the, and I did have people there, but I didn't have my people, like my age group there with me. So I think that was the most depressing part. Because the family was there, but I think it was the most depressing part about my peers not being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because parents and older people will tend to baby and cater to you and tell
Right.
you what and what not to
I'm
do.
not doing that.
And your peer can, like, how you be coming over talking mess, knowing I'm in pain, like talking mess, and but I can still receive that because I know who you are, so I still receive that love coming from you. So I would say the person that's being sheltered, just to go over there and spend some time with her. If you just watching a movie with her, having somebody clean up her house, asking, what she need to do or whatever, and just like, it's a difference being in her face versus being on the phone. So I'm gonna
Right.
say that. I'm gonna say that.
Okay. I guess I'll take that little advice.
How can I deal with this stuff? So let me see. Okay. Have you seen your friends struggle to find adequate care? That just kind of like touched on what we just said, and me, I was finding your people. They are okay. So, with that being
So
said,
one
adequate
of them
care.
is okay because she's in the nursing field. So she good. Like she know what to do. She be telling them like, no, I need this, that, and the other. But the other one, she's still trying to like find her way through, trying to figure out what don't work. Like you should need to go to the doctor, blah 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 blah. Like she's still doing all of that.
Have you told her, since you are the only person speaking to her, and you have experience from me and your other friend or whoever else? Have you said like, you need a rheumatologist? You need this. You
I
need
just
this.
tell her everything that when something come up and it be something that you went through, I be like, hey, Savannah did this. I'm dead serious. I be like, hey, Savannah did this. Like, hey, Savannah did that, or do this, or take your butt to the doctor. I'll tell her all the time, like, hey, if something wrong, I'd rather you go to the doctor because I know one time she was like, I think I'm having a flare up. I'm like, girl, think, go to the hospital. Like, I go to the hospital, go
Mm-hmm.
to the doctor, and don't leave. And that's one thing I do tell them though. I'll tell my friend in a heartbeat, like, hey, you don't leave. You don't let them tell you okay when you don't feel okay.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened to me. When was that? In April when I ended up in the hospital, and they tried to tell me I was okay. Had
Yeah.
blood clots in both my lungs. I told y'all I can't breathe. I'm big, but I ain't that big. I should be able to take 5 steps and not be like that's how it was. They wasn't listening.
And for me, that was very depressing because you was closed off, you was being strong, and I was trying to communicate, and I'm just like, man. So I kind of made it my duty to be around you. The only way I can be around you if I can get you to go out. So I'm like, that's the only time I can see you. Like, so I'm just like, more so of you trying to have fun, but more so of me watching over you. And I couldn't explain what you was telling me because that didn't make no sense to me, no way in the world. I even called my other friend. I'm just like, he's like, that don't make no sense. Like, I'm like, I know that don't make no sense. So I'm trying to tell her she needs to go back. What you eventually did,
Yep.
go back. So
Kept telling them something was wrong. Like I knew I couldn't breathe. I ain't gained that much weight. I mean I did, but I didn't because
but you knew.
them was the that was blood and that was from blood clots from medication that they gave me. They ended up finding out it was some medication they gave me and the results, like some of the side effects is that you can develop blood clots.